Hello, and welcome back to the fiefdom. As always, I am Oitur, and in this episode, we are going to be checking out subscriber number two's house just over my left shoulder there. It's the quarry. But I do want to mention that it's raining. Why is it raining? Anyway, I do want to mention that by the end of this episode, we will be lighting this portal. And yeah, I have a few things I want to do. Let's get started. Luckily, my plans involve being underground. We built a watchtower over here. I do have a few more plots I need to put down, and I'm thinking that they're all gonna be dedicated to the villagers. Actually, yeah, let's quickly go over to the villagers. So, I have several villagers. I have the two from before, and I need to turn their volume down. It's a bit much for me. So I have two from before. They're the ones with the careers. I put a lectern down and stonecutter. Clay ball, emerald. And your deal is paper, emerald. And then enchanted book is fire protection 4. I did breed them once. I put beds down for 4 total. But I kind of want this to be realistic, where like maybe only 2 people per house, and then each house might have a theme. And so they'll take over some of the subscriber houses. And I'm thinking that I want to start building them around this mountain, because ultimately I want an iron golem farm inside. And I'm kind of picturing like the Cologne walled city, something like that, not as cramped. Or maybe it is kind of as cramped because it is villagers. But yeah, it's going to be kind of like the trading hub. And this is Little Savannah, I guess, because they're from the Savannah, the village over there. Anyways, let's get on over to subscriber number two's house. And what I originally wanted to do in this episode was show you my mining technique that I really like to do. But I finally came across a mine shaft. So we're going to quickly explore that. I did a little bit of exploration, gathered a few diamonds, set up my little temporary base over here just because I was getting full of items. And away we go. I'm thinking I do want to put my shield up. So I was going to go down to negative 53, but we hit this mine shaft. And I want these rails because they're going to help me move the villagers around. We also have this geode, if I can get into it. Ooh, and diamonds over there. But we have this geode. I think I need silk touch to grab these, so I don't want to mess them up. But yeah. We will go and do some mining down at negative 53. But I do want to pick up some rails. I find in mine shafts, I tend to put the torches down in the center. Normally when I'm caving, I put them off to the right, but not in mine shafts for some reason. Ooh, here's something new. Oh. I only have a copper sword on me. Okay, I do need arrows. I am very low. I picked up 2 apparently, because I was down to 4. And I was a little worried. Nothing of importance here, but might as well check it out. Yeah, nothing. Although that gravel has me wondering what's underneath it. Sometimes I do put it in the middle, but mostly put it off to the right. There's some gold there. Not too worried about that. I need to do enchanting. And that was the main reason why I wanted to work on the... Oh, wow, this is a huge pocket. Oh my gosh. Is that a separate pocket? I want to say that's a separate pocket. Oh, maybe not. But what is this? Hello, creeper. I am getting out of here. Goodbye. Oh, no! Bats, stay away from the lava. Oh my... I'm going to just walk away, because I can't be a witness to that. I have plenty of flint, but I did work on the chicken and feather farm recently by basically throwing a bunch of eggs. So we'll be harvesting some feathers and raw chicken. Don't know if I'll do it in this episode or not. Did I? Yeah, I came down from there. So I'm pretty sure I did. Well, obviously, because of the torches. I recently got a new mouse. It's been significantly better, but I did get one that has like a whole bunch of buttons on it, because my goal is to maybe set it up so that I can switch to certain item slots easier. Sorry, my thoughts are all over the place, so I'm a little bit odd in my speech patterns. Oh, those are the diamonds we saw before, I'm pretty sure. Which way are you coming from? Which way are you coming from? Just a zombie, but don't want to get ambushed. Yeah, I'm pretty sure those are the same ones. We'll get to them. Have not come across any chests, so I'm a little disappointed about that. Sometimes you find some cool stuff. Let's see if I can jump this without falling down. I'm tempted to just leave that there. I'm sure it will update at some point and then it'll vanish, but we'll leave it. Okay. Can we see anything easy? Answer to that is no. Yeah, I definitely need some enchanted items, so villagers and diamonds are very important so I can enchant myself. Once you hit 30 levels of XP, it takes forever to get to the next level. So I'm kind of wasting anything that I get XP from is kind of a waste. So I need to get some books. What else do I need? Books help with enchantments. I think that's all I really need. I have plenty of reeds, so that's fine. I need to harvest some cows for their leather or more wandering trader llamas because I get them so frequently. And they never have good deals. And then I'm like, I'm just going to take your leads because I need leads. And leads are super cheap. It's just five thread. But yeah, now that I have that silk farm or the string farm, I'm kind of set. And I guess I'll leave this open so I know to explore it a little bit more, but we're going to head on down. I also got a new keyboard because my old keyboard wasn't horrible, but my function keys required me to press the function button, and there was no function lock. So if I wanted to change my view like this, or take a screenshot, or remove my HUD, there we go, screenshot HUD, get the chords, it was annoying. And now I can do it. I can't have the function keys and my volume keys at the same time. So that's a little horrible. Sometimes I need to make adjustments. What the heck? Well, I do need iron. Okay, nice little way down here. That helps us explore later on. I wish you could hang torches from the ceiling. I guess it doesn't make sense though. This is so weird that it didn't fill into my tunnel. I'm sure once I break something near it, it's going to update. Oh, maybe not. Ooh, now here's a question. I go 5 blocks from each step. I find that this makes really good headroom. And then once you put stairs in here, you still have really good headroom. And then you can put upside down stairs in, and you still have good headroom. But do you do this 5 across, or do you do this 5 down? Let me set it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need to fix it. I can't keep doing it that way. Okay, I think I fixed it. Yeah. Oh, right. And we are looking for negative 53. We got another cave. Let's get rid of that. Should I just jump down? Let's light this up. gold. Very nice. Diamonds, very nice. And I put the torch on the diamond, didn't I? Redstone, very nice. Little bat, very nice. Ah! This startled me. Okay, I don't like that your friends came so quickly. My inventory is getting full. Luckily, I have my bundles. And I'm just gonna swap a few things out just in case I get ambushed. Actually, let's just do a little bit of housekeeping. Okay. Thought I heard something approaching. Oh, and I'm putting them down in the center. See, when I rush through, I end up putting them in the center. And that is what gets you lost. I'm still doing it because I'm still rushing through. Okay. Diamonds down there. What level are we at? Negative 33. Okay. Okay. Those diamonds might be at the perfect level. Let's just head on back. Luckily, I have some pretty decent navigational skills. Not worried about the redstone at the moment. We need more charcoal. We need fortune. We need a whole bunch of things. Oops. That's where we drop down. Do you want the gold right now? Yeah, we'll take it. I do want to go to the nether, so having some gold armor is a good idea. Let's head back up. Ooh, oh, wow, wow. Wow, if anyone saw that, and if I had passed that up, I bet there would be plenty of comments about missing it. Okay, let's quickly head on back up. drop a few things off, maybe get some more charcoal, which actually I think I might have charcoal in one of I do have charcoal in my bundle. Or I have coal, just regular coal. Because you can make blocks out of it. Why can't you make blocks out of charcoal? Ugh. Definitely need to put stairs in there. Definitely need a... Oh, you know, this is probably not too bad. Spiders can't really get in because it's a big bridge. All right, back down we go. We're almost there. And then I can show you my tunneling technique. I shouldn't say it's mine. I saw it like 12 years ago. I don't know if it's the most efficient, but it makes it super easy to get back to wherever you set your base. Okay, so we are on a negative 53. This is just above lava lake level. We are going to make a little entrance here. Now the question is, do I remember how to make it? Because all the tunneling I've done in this world has been just straight lines. And I really want to get back to how I used to do it. What size room do we want? I'm thinking 5 by 5. So this is what our little base down here is going to look like. Actually, what I want to do, how do I want to do this? I want my tunnels here, tunnel here, tunnel here, a tunnel here, and then also light on the outside. Yes. What I often do is have a little infinite pool of water. And underneath I put my furnaces. And then along the walkway I'll put in chests. I need 8 furnaces, but I already have 1. There we go. Infinite water for any lava we might have to deal with. So we dig out 3 and put a torch down. We are going to spiral. And depending on where we want to start, so I think if we want to start here at this point, we go there. So we're going to start by going counterclockwise or anti-clockwise to the left, and then we're going to hit that. Then we're going to turn and hit that. There we go. So one of these walls will have like a doorway, window, doorway, window, doorway, window, doorway, no window. Put the window there. In fact, We extend that one more. Now, this is how we go. Put a torch down. And this begins it. So, a little bit of oddity on the setup, but now that we are all set up, we're good. This is our tunnel we're starting at. We do 3 down and a little 2 window there. And on this one, we do a 2 window as opposed to doing a 2 window here. Back to the window, you start digging. And this is a great way to always be close to your little headquarters that you've set up. Have I messed up? I have definitely forgotten exactly how to do this. So, I guess we do keep the window. Okay, forget the whole thing about not doing that window there. Let's fill this in. We're doing a reset. Okay, so you hit the window and you go 3. You make a new window because this window is not needed anymore. We use that one. In fact, you can put a little torch there. Do an about face, or sometimes what I like to do is put the torch there. There we go. Okay, now we hit that first torch. We do 3. And continue. Now I'm just remembering. So if we're starting here, it's the closest window. The closest window we don't need because we have this window here. That's what it is. So whichever path you choose, close the window that's nearest, make a new window. There. Glad we're all set. As I said, it's been a little while. So we got to this window. We need a new one because the old window is useless. You find a torch, you go 3. Put a torch down, go back to the first torch, or the previous one, and continue until you find a window. Found a window, go 3. 3 is the magic number. Put a torch up and go this way. And you just keep going and you go, and it makes a spiral. We'll do a little more than a complete circuit, just so you can see the spiral in effect. Now, it's not the most efficient tunneling, but you're always going to stay close to your base. So you see the window, you go 3. Make a new window. When you see a window, make a new one. Hit a torch. Extend the path. Place a torch on the ground. And as you can see, this is where we started. We've moved out a layer. We found a window, we need a new window. So you go 3. Make a new window. Put a torch up. Continue this way. We've hit a torch. Go 3. Oops. And that's how you do it. And if you're worried about getting ambushed by mobs because it's too dark, you can put little fence gates up here, 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 and here. And technically, we can just close that off because we don't need it anymore. That's nice and secure. And then you can just set up your system however you have it. Sometimes I'll clear out spaces. So I might be like, I want to make a sleeping arrangement. And then sometimes when you clear out a space to put down a farm or a sleeping arrangement, you find something. Spawn point is set. Perfect. Anyways, we're going to go to the nether. Let me grab some blocks. Oops. There we go. Up, up, up we go. We need to make a gold piece of armor. Probably boots are best. I definitely need to put stairs in. That is for sure. And I also want to drop off a few items. Not that anything I'm currently wearing or holding is that important, but I have no idea what's going to be on the other side. And I want to set up a system where we can just kind of travel. These are all empty, but I also don't want to lose them. I've already lost them once. Let's... Oh, I never cook this up. Little gold booties. Swap them out. Just in case there's piglins. And you know what? We're going to get tons of cobble deep slate. So just in case we need to secure the portal, we'll have plenty. All right, let's go. Let's finish up this episode with the portal. Ah, so nice and smooth when you have a set of stairs. Oop, didn't mean to access that. And I've set up a little lava farm at the castle. So we're going to make a portal over there. And then we'll make a portal maybe downtown in that area. Ooh, let's thumbnail. One of these will work for thumbnail. Oh, you know what would be even better as a thumbnail? That. Yeah. All right. So I'm prepared to die. Are you? Wow. Okay. I have never been to this biome before. Ooh. This is a brand... Ooh. Okay, I know those. We need the... Oh, Enderman? Okay. Let's secure this. I have a feeling that magma cubes will spawn here. Nope. Still had that rolling effect. Interesting. That's the whole reason why I bought the new mouse. However, this one you can configure and set up the sensitivity, so it won't be as bad. Ooh! I made a foolish move of not looking where I walked. Oh yeah, there's magma cubes. Oh, there's a ghast. Hello. Hello. You're clearly not a friendly ghast. I don't like how fast it moves. Come on, try that again. Try that again. Ouch. Apparently my timing is not what it used to be. Nope. I don't like that Geiger counter sound. Nope. I need an entrance. I need an entrance. Still not. Yeah, definitely have to adjust that. But yeah, we now have our first portal into the Nether. I'll do some exploring. And we'll see if we can make a tunnel back to the base. That is going to be another episode. So I'll see you then. Goodbye.